Here's my center of operations, my desk. Go ahead and poke around. If you want to know the particulars... That was a little creepy. Of how I do what I do, take a look at the book titled How to Be a Detective. It's real helpful, especially if you're new to the mystery-solving business. And be sure to check out my scrapbook. I put memorabilia from all my past cases in there. A lot of them were pretty dangerous, and at times really scary. But don't say anything about that to my dad, okay? He worries about me enough as it is.
Okay, Nancy, I think we all know the spiel. Okay.
Current assignment. What assignment? Bess and I are flying to New Orleans for a long weekend of fabulous music, sightseeing, and food. Okay, so I'm also going to visit Ned's friend, Henry Bolet, but only as a favor to Ned. Apparently, Henry's uncle just died, and he had to go down there for a couple of weeks. Ned says Henry's a nice guy, but kind of a loner who might appreciate a little company.
Great uncle,
so,
Nancy.
the first thing
Great
I'll
uncle.
do is leave Bess at our hotel in the French Quarter and take a cab out to the mansion where Henry's staying. Ned called him and said I'd be coming. But once that's done, it'll be lazy les bon temps frôlés. The only bad news is the weather's not supposed to be that great this weekend. But what's a little stormy weather when you're in the heart of the Big Easy, right? Right.
Okay. I guess I'm not gonna read this. Thanks, Nancy. Thanks for that. Anyway, let's start. This is in New Orleans, right?
Current assignment.
Yeah, New
what
Orleans.
assignment? Bess and...
I would love to visit there. That's like my #1 destination to go to in America. If I ever do visit America. Oh, okay. It's like the Curse of Blackmore. Get to interact in the introduction.
Hello? Anybody here? Hi, the door was open.
Okay. Oh, how convenient. Oh shit, what the fuck? Damn. Oh fuck, who are you?
Here, drink this.
Oh, you
What-
scared me.
What is it?
Something that'll make you feel better. Drink it. Just a couple sips.
Your face looked terrible. What is that? Is that like asparagus and... Okay.
Okay.
You imagine asparagus
That's
smoothie.
No offense, but yuck.
Don't make her drink any of your weirdo concoctions. Then I really will have to take her to the emergency room.
You
Seaweed
just go back to
cocktail.
your phone call and leave us be. Don't pay him any mind.
Where am I?
You're at Henry Bolet's house, dear, in the library. He and I carried you in here after I found you unconscious in the foyer.
Why is it so dark in here?
The electricity went out. Lightning must have struck a transformer somewhere.
How convenient.
What happened? Can you remember?
Well, the front door was open, so I walked in, and then I saw this... Well, I saw a skeleton. And then he saw me. And then the light started flickering, and he threw something at me that
Obviously it was a
exploded.
man in a skeleton
Smoke must have made me
costume, not a
pass out.
skeleton, Nancy.
You saw a skeleton?
I'm sure it was just someone, you know, wearing a costume or something. I'm Nancy
What
Drew,
do you
by the
mean,
way.
what do you mean
I
I'm
came to see
sure?
Henry.
It
So we
was.
surmised. I'm Renee Amand. I'm Bruno Bolet's housekeeper. That is, I was. This skeleton that attacked you, perhaps we should call the police.
No. No emergency room, no police. Things are complicated enough as it is.
Are you serious? I got
Understand I'm
attacked.
Overwhelmed. Well,
And there was
you
someone
are
in your
looking much
house.
better, so I'm going to get back to my plant potting. You need anything? I'll be outside in the garden.
I should call them and keep them on hold for 5 hours and see how they like it.
Oh, I got a phone. Oh, Henry,
Did that.
thanks for caring so much about me. And, caring about the fact that, I almost died. Okay, that's a puzzle. What's with the teeth? Was he a dentist? His uncle or something? What? Nothing to check out here? Why can I look at that then? Hello? Oh?
I just found a glass eye. Did Bruno Bolet wear one?
Yep, wore a glass eye for as long as I can remember. Had a whole collection of them. Liked to wear a different color every day.
What? Glass eye? Oh, that's disturbing. Yucky. Doesn't matter. That's it? Okay. Ooh. Okay. So far, so confused. So confused. Alright, Henry.
So, Nancy, nice to meet you. Ned sent you here to check up on me, huh?
He's kind of worried about you, that's all.
Ned's a nice guy. I mean, I really don't know him that well, just from school. But when I mentioned that my only living relative just died, he was all like, "Yeah? How you feeling, man? You doing okay? Wanna talk?" Of course, I guess I do come across as a little needy sometimes.
Were you very close to your uncle?
Great uncle Bruno, and no, I wasn't. My
See, it
parents
is great
died
uncle.
in a car crash when I was 8. Since I had no other relatives, he took me in, or should I say he shipped me out. Boarding school, summer camp, military school, college. He may have looked after me, but he never spent any time with me. I didn't know him at all.
Yeah, what are you doing then?
What are you doing, if you don't mind my asking?
Great Uncle Bruno named me executor of his estate, which means I have to make sure all his bills are paid and debts taken care of so his assets can be distributed. Unfortunately, he couldn't have cared less about little things like keeping records or balancing checkbooks. Dealing with his creditors and their lawyers has been an absolute nightmare.
Oh, I'm sure.
So, thanks for stopping by, Nancy. And now you can report back to Ned that I'm fine and go enjoy New Orleans.
I would, but,
No, I can't. Not until I know who that skeleton man was and what he was doing here and why he knocked me out like that. Look, I can understand you're not wanting to call the police, but somebody should investigate. And since playing detective is kind of a hobby with me...
No offense, but are you sure you didn't just pass out from the heat and humidity or something and dream that you saw this skeleton?
no way!
I'm positive.
Okay, look
What
around
do you think
all
I am?
want,
Damn!
But I should probably warn you, Uncle Bruno was into exotic pets. Didn't believe in cages, so he gave him the run of the place. And just because he's dead doesn't mean they are. So
Oh.
if you're gonna go poking around, be careful.
Wow, thanks for your concern, Henry. I really appreciate it. I just feel how concerned you are for my well-being. Is that one of his pets? Goanna? Is it goanna or is it iguana? And is it any different? Oh, that's where we came from.
That's the front door, but I'm not leaving until I figure out what Mr. Skeleton Man was up to.
Alright, Nancy. Ooh. What's this? Wait, what? Is that a drawer? Fuck. No, it's not. Oh. That's a puzzle. So many puzzles already, damn. What was he looking at? Oh, Jesus. Oh, come on. Oh. What's happening? What's happening here? Nice. Put it back. Just look. Oh. Oh. Another puzzle. Damn. Nice. Music from Secrets Can Kill. Oh. Crocodile. Okay, anything else I can fuck around with? Oh, gee, okay. The tree. Oh, that's an ugly eye, the hell? Okay, so that's a model of cemetery? Oh. Nice. Paintings missing. Lovely, lovely. Yes, yes, yes. Damn, that rain, look at that. A puzzle. To get the eye. Oh, we got there in the end, didn't we? Alright, first puzzle done. Got another eye. I'm not sure why we're collecting these, but okay. Wow. Record of everyone who's been buried. That's insane, damn. So many. I wonder what that's for. Yeah, upstairs. Okay, what the hell? Another eye. What? Do we clean our beds here, or what is that? What is that? Whose bedroom is this? That's a disgusting mattress, bro. I hope I'm not sleeping in here, cause no thank you. As if that's closed. That's leaning. I only just realized.
Yes?
Is your great-uncle's estate worth very much?
I have no idea. Nor will I until I get all his affairs settled. He was a dentist for most of his life, so he must have had some money squirreled away. As you can tell, he was darn good at squirreling away junk.
Have you had any of his things appraised?
Somebody from a curio shop came in and took a quick look around, but it wasn't anything formal.
I found this scrap of paper in the fireplace. Do you know anything about it?
No. You always go digging around in people's fireplaces?
Just looking for something that might tell me who that skeleton man was.
Ah. Anything else?
Why? You don't... Yeah, I'm curious, okay? Do you not know who I am? I'm confused.
Why is there a model of a cemetery in the other room?
Because Great Uncle Bruno used to oversee the cemetery next door. Made that scale model so he could keep track of where everything, or should I say everyone, was. Crafted all those miniature crypts himself. And people think I'm weird.
Do you know what this is? I found it in the other room.
Looks to me like some kind of tracing.
I was thinking that maybe my skeleton man left it behind.
Well, I sure don't know anything about it. Anything else?
Oh, you're so helpful, Henry. Damn.
Why is there an empty frame in the gallery in the other room?
Apparently someone stole the canvas. Renee says it disappeared sometime after Bruno died.
What was it a painting of? Do you know?
It was of my parents. I think it was painted in the garden out back. Renee doesn't like me. Wouldn't surprise me if she took it out of spite.
I'll let you get back to work.
Sounds good.
That's kind of mean to take a painting of your parents. Dead parents, I'm assuming? Oh, okay. That's a nice little garden area you have here. Is that a barn? Oh, that's kind of unsettling.
Nancy, welcome to my little lantern-lit corner of the world.
What is this smile, man? Oh.
Looks like you like to grow things.
I do indeed. Herbs mostly. And because I'm in constant need of them, I grow them in pots.
So you're still doing the cooking even though Bruno Bolet is gone?
I don't use these herbs for cooking, darling. Did you and Henry have a nice chat?
I don't want to know what you use them for, honestly. Voodoo, hoodoo magic. Yeah.
Did I detect a little animosity between you two back there?
Henry's a very morose, very negative young man. Very cunning, too. In fact, I'm fairly certain that he's been selling off Dr. Bolet's belongings on the sly.
What kind of belongings?
Just little things, odds and ends, really. But the lawyers made it very clear that no assets were to be liquidated until all of Dr. Bolet's affairs are settled. According to Dr. Bolet's will, Henry is to get 30% of the estate. Dr. Bolet's physician, Gilbert Buford, gets 30%. Our Lady of Route 57 School of Dentistry and Cosmetology gets 30%. And I am to receive 10%.
What can you tell me about the painting that's missing from the frame in the gallery?
Very little, I'm afraid. I didn't notice the picture was gone until after the reception following Dr. Bolet's funeral. I cannot even tell you what it was a picture of.
If you don't like Henry that much, how come you're still here?
I'm here because Dr. Bolay paid me in advance, and I always fulfill my obligations.
Doing what?
What was in that concoction you wanted me to drink after I got knocked out?
Never you mind. It was just a little remedy I brewed up on the spot to help you feel better.
Well, I'd like to know what I just swallowed, please.
Have you ever seen this before? I found it by that scale model of the cemetery that's inside the house.
It's a mystery to me. I suggest you ask Henry. He leaves things lying around all the time. I guess it figures I won't notice amid all the other clutter. But I do. I notice everything. How else may I be of service to you?
Miss Observant.
If you don't mind my asking, what's in that little pouch you wear around your neck?
Things. Secret things. Things that give me special talents when special times demand them. People usually laugh when I say this, but this pouch is my connection to the energy that powers the universe.
Oh.
Well, at least you didn't laugh.
Nothing to laugh about. This shit ain't funny.
I'll see you later.
One more thing. I, too, have seen the skeleton man. After Dr. Bolay passed, that night, I saw him in the hallway. He was there, then he was gone. So you best be careful, Nancy Drew, because if it was Mr. Death, and I truly think it was, he's come back.
I don't know what's in that pouch, but I think she's definitely smoking and... What's this? Oh, Jesus, the fuck?
That should keep you guys quiet for a while.
Yeah, let's not do that again. The hell? The key? Ah, stupid spider. Oh. Hope you liked it. Especially for you. Written it. Oh, that looks fucking creepy, bro. What the fuck? What is this? Splints. Griffins. Okay. Nancy just climbs up. Oh, good. Puzzle. Lovely. Or is that what his body's like? Oh, that's disturbing. Okay, that just goes around. Can I? Oh, is that a mushroom? Oh, I can't even look at it. Can look at boring ass flowers, but not the mushroom. Okay. Wait. I'm so confused. Where do I go? Over here. Is that... Oh! Oh! So that model is like a map. Oh, hello. Nice shadow. Is that a lightning rod? Nice. Oh, nope. Let's go. Tree.
figure out if there's anything camouflaged in that design, I'm gonna need some paper.
Is that why I picked up coal? Is that what it is? This one. That was traced for some reason. Should I even bother going somewhere else? Oh. Nice. Nice picture. What a gloomy game, damn. Bayou. Boat. Nice music. Come back. Man, these mushrooms are everywhere. Let's dry off. I need paper. That's right. Paper.
Yes?
Do you know where I could find some plain paper?
Sure don't. Try asking Renee.
What's... I'm sure you have some in your desk.
How come your great-uncle's crypt is in the garden and not in the cemetery?
Don't ask me. It's kind of weird. Apparently,
Yeah, I
he built
reckon.
the crypt himself, but he never indicated in his will or anywhere else that that's where he wanted to be buried. I stuck his ashes in there anyway and had the thing inscribed. If that's not what he wanted, too bad.
Well, I'm sure he didn't have to specify that's where he wanted to be buried if he built it. Duh.
I'm going to keep looking around.
Whatever.
Thanks for being unhelpful yet again.
Hello
I
again.
need paper.
Do you by any chance have some plain paper that I could use?
I most certainly do. But it's up in my room, and I'm afraid I cannot retrieve it for you until I'm finished here. You get the sudden urge to draw a picture?
Something like that. I know, I'll help you. That way you'll get done faster.
Gracious, you are the picture of impatience, aren't you? Well, I appreciate the offer. But here, why don't you just take this instead? It's an extra
Sounds
key to my
good.
room. The paper's in a drawer in my nightstand. Just go on up and help yourself. But make sure you lock the door when you leave, you hear? You I trust. But Henry, him I do not.
Okay, so
I
that's
really
the
appreciate
locked
this.
door.
And long as you're going up there, my appetite could use a little placating, so I would be much obliged if you would bring me a candy bar from my nightstand. And take one for yourself while you're at it.
Why, thank you.
You bring me that Cocoa Kringle bar like I asked?
I'm sorry, I forgot. I'll do it right now.
Dude, I had a question for y'all. That's just rude. Renee? All you could think about is your damn chocolate. Alright. Getting somewhere already. Nightstand? Paper. Yes. And we
One for Renee. And one for me.
I was about to say.
Mm.
Yum yum yum. Holy moly, that's a lot of chocolate. Who the frick has... What the fuck is creaking? Is it you? How'd you escape the train? You're possessed. How? That's how you escaped. That chair was moving. That's not fucking funny. Oh no. Another puzzle. Oh, as if I can't open that. What the fuck is this? Oh, jeez. Dude, that's disturbing. You don't fuck with voodoo and hoodoo. That's one thing I do believe in. Dude, she's like proper fudged. You don't want to fuck with her. Oh, fucking chocolate everywhere. Hiccup powder. Oh no, that's the worst. Why would you ever want that? That's disturbing. Suppose I should do this puzzle, huh? Fuck, I don't know. That's that one. Is that anything? That's that. That's that. Yeah. Hoodoo. It is. Signs and symbols. Oh, that's what she has on the wall. Alright, one second. Let me take a picture. Alright, well, what has she got then? Ba za lu ba za lu I don't know that one. Something D mu ka pa di mu ka. What's that for? Doesn't matter? Yeah, I don't know.
Yes?
Ah!
I'm going to keep looking around.
Whatever.
Wasn't meant to talk to you, damn it. Do I always have to see the animation of him going back in his chair? Like, oh,
You bring me that
So
cocoa
annoying.
Pringle bar like I asked?
yes, I did.
Right here.
Bless you. I'm so hungry I could devour these plants I'm potting up, dirt and all. How else may I be of service to you?
Whose boat is tied up down there where the bayou comes up to the cemetery? Do you know?
That would be my boat. Comes in very handy when I need to forage for certain swamp-dwelling plants.
Lovely.
Those weird symbols on the wall in your room. Do you know who painted them?
I did. Fact of the matter is, there's a spirit living in that wall.
A spirit?
What?
Got a voice that'd send shivers down the spine of Dracula himself. Used to hear it sometimes, in the dead of night, half talking, half whispering, saying this one word I never heard before, like it was from a language no one on earth spoke. suddenly, I knew. The spirit was trying to cast a spell on me. So I got me a
fuck
book
are you on
and
about?
found out that by painting the word I heard on the wall, syllable by syllable, in hoodoo signs, I could counteract the word's power. And you know what? The spirit has not spoken that word or any other since.
What was the word?
Darling, a sack full of water moccasins couldn't get me to say that word out loud. Nor will I write it down. No, sir. Not ever, ever, ever.
Why? What does it mean? I already know what it is. I saw your book, and then I translated it.
Nice talking to you.
Take care, hon.
Translated it, deciphered it, whatever. Doesn't matter. Bro, you can't hide nothing from me. Pretty damn smart. Alright. Oh, she does it herself. Nice. Worm. We already know that's a crow. Bones. And drum roll. Coffin. So, if I am correct, we gotta go to the map, or whatever you want to call it, and enter those in. Yeah. So that one is a crow, and this one is. I want to do it without looking. Okay, ready? That's a worm, and that is a coffin, and this one is bones. God, I'm so good. Ha. And I assume key is for suspect. Ooh. What do I do? There's only two actually suspects. Yeah, key is for the place that's locked that we're just chasing. I don't know what it's called. This thing. What? What the hell? That was odd. Why is he crying? Oh. Is that his parents? Oh, is that why he's crying? I feel bad now. Why are we in here then?
This must be the painting that goes in that empty frame.
It's just me, she looks familiar. Are we here just for the painting? Really? Oh man, this is gonna be awkward now. Hey Henry, I just saw you fucking crying like a little bitch. What are you doing crying like a little bitch? I'm kidding. Or am I?
Yes?
What? We can't talk to him about it?
I'll let you get back to work.
Groovy.
Wait, so as I was leaving, he was still here. Then he somehow managed to outrun me all the way to the wherever the bloody hell that's called. And then had a time to sit there and cry. And then ran back And now he's acting oh fine. Okay. What was the point? What is the point? I just returned the fucking painting. Nothing? Nothing happened? What the joke? I don't know what to do. Cab company, what?
Due to current weather and road conditions, cab service to the greater New Orleans area has been temporarily suspended.
Wait.
We regret being unable to serve you at this time.
Didn't you say something about Bess being here? Where is Bess? She's meant to be here with me.
Hello?
Bess, hi, it's me.
Hey, Nance. I just got back from shopping, which I am happy to report is fantastic here. So, what's going on with you?
A lot.
A lot is in a whole bunch of fun stuff?
Let me start by telling you what happened when I arrived at Henry's house. I walked up to the front door and discovered it was open. So I walked in.
But
You were knocked out by a skeleton.
we get to play as
wearing a
Bess?
red
Oh,
ascot?
yeah.
Someone dressed as a skeleton wearing a red ascot.
Alright, this is
Although
the
house
style
figure
of,
thinks it really was a skeleton.
like a
Mr.
creature
Death. But then she's a little strange.
of
You
Captain
think it was a
Cave.
burglar?
I'm not sure.
Switching
I
characters.
caught him or her sneaking around this scale model of a cemetery, and later I found a tracing of something right by it. So if I could just figure out what it's a tracing of, and what, if anything, it has to do with that model cemetery, I might be able to figure out who Skeleton Man is.
I know that tone of voice. You're not leaving there until you've done just that, are you?
Actually, I'm not leaving because they've canceled cab service around here because of the rain.
Yeah, I
In
know.
fact,
What the
since
hell?
I can't go anywhere, I'm hoping you can check something out for me. I found some kind of receipt in the fireplace that may or may not be a clue.
What's it a receipt for?
That's what I need to find out. See, it's half burned up. All I can read is the receipt number and the name of the place it's from. Zeke's.
Zeke's? You gotta be kidding me.
Why? What do you mean?
I mean, I'm sitting here on our balcony in the French Quarter looking down at a place across the street called Zeke's.
That's
How
great.
convenient.
So go over there and ask whoever's behind the counter what receipt number 21-3872 is for.
You want me to snoop?
I wouldn't call it snooping.
Forget it. Not gonna do it.
Beth,
I'm not good at that sneaking around stuff, Nancy. I get nervous, my tongue gets all knotted up, my palms sweat, to say nothing of my armpits.
Beth, receipt number 21-3872. Just go in and ask what it's for. No big deal.
Maybe not for you.
Beth, you can do it.
This is not
Nancy's
gonna
not
end
having
well,
it.
I just know it. Okay, I'll call
Gonna
you as
hang
soon as
up.
it's over.
I'll be waiting.
What looks good to you?
Oh, do I have to pay? Is that you, Shorty? Because I recognize this fucking
Know what you
Flanny.
want yet?
Shut the fuck up. Nothing. Fuck you.
A
Nah,
bowl
let's
of
go.
gumbo, please.
Eat up.
That was yummy.
H pet. I'm kidding. Can I talk to him? No? Okay. Okay. Knock knock. Ding dong. Oh. Well, aren't you a tall drink of water? I remember that. Nancy, you weirdo. Yuck! Is that a mummy? What the fuck kind of place is this? Nice. What the fuck? Teeth? Oh, puzzle. Yay.
Ew, P.U.
Ew.
Ooh, they weren't kidding.
Ah, I see Renee shops here. Bruh, giggling's the best one, I think. Man, Bass, it's okay. Don't cry. Oh, wait, what? Is that? No, that's us. Ah.
Hey, doing a little end of the day shopping, huh? See something you like?
I like everything.
That's what I want to hear. I'm Lamont. This is my place. So if you got any questions, I'm the guy to ask.
Actually, I do have a question. This friend of mine found the number of a receipt that came from this shop, and she asked me to ask you what the receipt is for. But if you're really busy, or you'd rather not, or it's against the rules...
No problem. What's the number?
21-3872.
21-3872. Here we go. That ticket was for a large box of assorted unknown items I bought from Henry Bolay. And, that's all I can tell you.
Can't tell me what's in there?
Assorted unknown items?
It's a box with a bunch of different things in it, kind of like a grab bag. Look, I just don't want to make trouble for anyone, okay?
Can you tell me what was in the box?
It's still in the back room. I haven't had a chance to really go through it yet. Hey, is there something else I can help you with? Beads, hula dolls, old books. Got great deals on all of them.
Is Henry Bolay a friend of yours?
No, I met him at the reception at Bruno's house following the funeral. Gave Henry my card, said when he wanted to start liquidating, he should give me a call.
Was Bruno a friend of yours?
Way I hear it, Bruno Bolay didn't have any friends.
Oh, that's
But I wish
lame.
he had been my friend. I mean, that house of his is filled with junk. He kept everything. For someone in my business, the place is knick-knack heaven.
Oh man, imagine.
Seeing as this place is called Zeke's, and it's your place, shouldn't your name be Zeke?
Guy I bought this place from wouldn't sell it to me unless I swore I wouldn't change the name. So I didn't. Funny thing was, his name wasn't Zeke either.
What's up with all those bottles of
Maybe
weird
just
stuff
passed on
over
and
there?
on.
Hoodoo's something some of the more superstitious people around here practice. They think if you mix certain herbs and roots a certain way and drink them, or carry special objects around in little mojo bags, it can give you a supernatural edge in your daily life.
Does it work?
All I can tell you is, the stuff I got in here sells like hotcakes. Somebody thinks it works, so hey, who knows?
Where do you think you are? Of course people are gonna buy that stuff.
I think I'll look around some more.
You got a question, just holler.
Oh, I don't know. The fuck is this? Yucky. Well, what do I do? Gotta call Nancy. Nancy Pancy.
Hello?
Good news and bad news, Nance. I found out that the receipt is for a box of stuff that Lamont, that's the guy who owns Zeke's, bought from Henry Bolay.
No kidding. What kind of stuff did Henry sell him?
That's the bad news. The box is in a back room, and it contains assorted unknown items, and that's all Lamont would tell me. Said something about not wanting to get anyone in trouble. So, looks like that's that.
No. You've got to get into the back room and find out what's in that box. Which means you're probably going to have to, you know...
Oh no, I'm not going to snoop, Nancy Drew.
Nancy.
I told you, I'm a lousy snooper.
You've got to, Bess. I have no way of getting down there, and seeing what's in that box could be really important.
Could be? I'm supposed to risk life, limb, and liberty for something that could be important?
Yes, Bess, please, just find a way to distract this Lamont guy. Look through the box and leave. You can do that, okay?
You owe me, Nancy Drew. Oh, do you owe me?
You're the greatest. You really are.
Bro, them two. Okay, so I guess I'm not going anywhere until I figure this one out. Fire out? How the fuck?
And she's back.
I think I'll look around some more.
You got a question, just holler.
I don't know. Oh, what? Oh yeah, big ones.
I'm getting there, I think.
Getting where?
Achoo! This might come in handy.
So, how am I meant to bloody know that, this might come in handy? How, pray tell? How? It's basically, I need to make this work, that this will fall over. Don't know. Some fucking how. When you step on this, this shelf goes up, this falls over, and you gotta blow the sneezing powder into Lamont's face. Great, cool, cool, cool. Do you leave it here? Yes. Do you put it here? Because this will have to go here in order to pop the balloon. Where do we trigger? Boom, 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 boom. This falls. Oh yeah, this needs to go plug in. Yeah. Below this. There. Pushes this over. I don't know what to do with this.
Well, I've got the right idea.
How do I knock this up? I don't know how that works. How does that work?
There, that should do it. Lamont, could you help?
There you go, perfect.
Sure, what do you need?
I can't quite reach that bottle up there. Could you get it for me?
Sure.
Yeah, bullshit, that's how the teeth
Oh no! Oh my gosh! Oh shoot! I'm sorry. I'll go get you something. What do you need?
Nose spray. Back room.
No spray, back room, got
I
it.
suppose, yeah, that triggered the music, but how did it trigger the holo doll? I don't know. Thanks, Lamont. Appreciate it, buddy. That's the box?
Cute dog.
Go on. Nice skeleton. Oh crap, what the hell? Basically, I got sick of freaking hearing him sneeze. I couldn't figure out the fucking thing. So I had to look it up.
This is weird. I better call Nancy and read this to her word for word.
What was that?
Wow, Bess, that is weird.
No, I'll tell you what's weird. The box the letter is in is padded, and it has this round indentation in it that's the exact
that's what it
size
is.
of a human skull. It's like it used to contain a skull, but now it doesn't.
Did you find anything else?
Yeah, inside the box that this box is in, there's a couple of photographs. One's of a boy and a dog, and the other is of an iguana dressed up like a pirate.
What?
And there's a
Yeah, that's
costume
right.
in the box of a skeleton man.
Really?
Thought you'd like that.
Good job, Bess. I'm gonna poke around here and see if I can find out anything about a skull called the Whisperer. You better go take care of Lamont.
Would you believe it? The guy is still sneezing. He must keep nose spray around because something's wrong with his sinuses. Oh, he's gonna hate me.
Oh shit. What does that give me? It gives me nothing. Whisperer, skull.
Yes?
I'm afraid you're going to be stuck with me for a while.
Let me guess. Because of the big storm that's blowing in. Everyone in the city's freaking out and you can't get a cab.
Bingo.
Person at the bank told me. Just before she put me on hold for 2 hours. Don't worry. We've got plenty of food here. Beds, candles. You're welcome to stay.
I'm going to keep looking around.
Awesome.
Beds. Hope you don't mean that disgusting ass bed in that spare room. Because I ain't sleeping in there. And food? Where? Where's the kitchen? I am not eating those fucking plants from Renee. No, no, no. Gonna fucking kill me. Herbs.
Hello again.
Nice talking to you.
Fare thee well.
Okay. Help me.
Hello, Nancy?
Hey, Ned.
It's about time you called. Did you make it to New Orleans okay?
Sam, come down.
Have you seen Henry?
Oh, yeah.
I'm not sure I like the way you said that. Is he okay?
He's fine. Well, he's the executor of his great-uncle Bruno's estate, which he's not real happy about. But he and his great-uncle weren't that close, so he's not grief-stricken or anything.
Well then, are you okay?
Other than being attacked on my way into Henry's house by a skeleton wearing a red ascot
Oh, you're
and
being
getting knocked
dramatic.
out by the smoke bomb he threw at me, I'm fine too.
What?
Let's just say that I've stumbled onto a mystery, and I'm not leaving till I solve it. It's also raining cats and dogs, and there's no cab service, so I'm kind of stuck out here anyway.
Is Bess with you?
No, but she has been helping me.
So tell me about this skeleton man.
Well, it was someone in a costume, obviously. He or she was leaning over something in the great room when I walked in and surprised them.
So they threw a smoke bomb at you and ran?
Yeah, I must have interrupted whatever they were doing.
What were they leaning over?
A scale model of the cemetery next door. Henry says his great-uncle Bruno made it so he could keep track of who was buried there. Apparently, Bruno used to oversee the cemetery. And right near the scale model, I found a tracing of some kind of symbol. I'm thinking maybe Skeleton Man dropped it.
Why would Skeleton Man be interested in the scale model of a cemetery?
Good question. Maybe I'll take a real good look around in there and see if I can find out.
Good idea.
I just realized Zeke's thing that I asked Henry about, the docket. He lied to me. He was like, why are you going investigating? That's because he didn't want me to know that he sold the items.
I'm still trying to figure out how you got to be friends with Henry.
Well, we're not best friends or anything. Heck, we're not really even friends. I just feel sorry for the guy. I mean, he never hangs out with anyone between classes, and when I'd heard there'd been a death in the family, I just wanted to make sure he was okay all by himself down there.
Don't worry, he's fine. Although I think he misses his parents a lot. I saw him out in the cemetery by what I think is their crypt. He seemed pretty upset.
I'm not surprised.
You mean he was crying?
I get the feeling that what Henry looks like on the outside is just the opposite of what he looks like on the inside.
You know, you're a pretty nice guy.
Yeah, I know.
What does he look like on the inside? What do you mean? Have you had a look? Like,
Bruno Bolet's housekeeper, Renee, is still here, despite the fact that she and Henry don't really get along that well.
Why do you think she's staying on?
She says it's because Bruno paid her in advance.
But you don't believe her.
Fuck no.
10% of Bruno's estate is supposed to go to her. Only she thinks, and with kind of good reason, that Henry's been selling off Bruno's assets on the sly. So it wouldn't surprise me if she's staying on so she can try to bust him.
What's this kind of good reason stuff?
I know for a fact that Henry sold a box of Bruno's things to a local curio shop.
So this Renee person isn't just being paranoid.
What this Renee person is freaky.
In what way?
She wanted me to drink some strange-looking concoction after I passed out from the smoke bomb, but she refused to tell me what was in it.
Yeah, what the hell?
She wears this weird little pouch around her neck. Says what's inside it connects her to the energy that powers the universe.
Tell him about the
She's
wall,
probably harmless,
demon.
but stay on her good side, just in case.
I'd better get going.
Keep me posted. You got that?
Got it. Bye, Ned.
Bye, Nance.
Demon. This woman crazy. Where's that, is that the glass? There. Can I pick it up? Oh wait, what? I can look at this now.
What was that?
That was Uncle Bruno's pet iguana, Iggy. He's always in here stealing paper. He must be using it to build a nest or something. Look, I had all those books arranged so they fit perfectly in that box. Put them back in, okay? I don't have time.
I just want to look through this one book.
Go right ahead. After you put all those other books back.
Ah, here we go. Here's that fucking puzzle again. Can I rotate it? Nope. Okay. Nice. I don't know what the fuck you put this. Nice. Hotchkiss. Seriously? Ooh. I'll take that. Yeah, let's call Hotchkiss.
Yes, hello?
Hi, my name's Nancy Drew. Is this Professor Hotchkiss?
I am she, Nancy Drew. Your
Yes,
name
yes,
has a ring
hello.
to it. Do I know you?
Yes, as a matter of fact, we met a little while back in Wisconsin.
Oh, yes, you were the delightful young lady doling out the samples in the tasting room of that cheese factory. Yum, yum.
What?
No, I met you at Wickford Castle.
That's ridiculous. There was no cheese tasting room at Wickford Castle.
No, we were both guests there. I found a journal written by Marie Antoinette, which you translated. Remember?
Thanks to you,
Clearly
suddenly all
not.
I can think about is how wonderful a nice big slab of Colby cheese would taste right now.
Me
Listen,
too.
Nancy,
Thank you
I'm
for
on a
that.
Deadline, so if you could please just tell me why you called.
But my name isn't...
Deadline. Let's cut to the chase, shall we? Chop chop.
Did a man from New Orleans named Bruno Bollet ever
Name's
call you?
Fanny.
Ah, now there's a name you can remember. Bollet. Nice and French. I'm a scholar of French history, you know.
Yes, I know. So did Bruno Bollet call you?
Indeed he did. Oui, oui.
Why did he call, if you don't mind my asking?
Because he had read my book, of course. The Crystal Skulls. Fact or fable, one of my best efforts. Sold like hotcakes, smothered in a rich, tangy lemon sauce.
Did he say anything about owning one of the skulls himself?
I would have hung up on him straight away if he had. I tell you, Brandy, if I had $1 for every crackpot who's called claiming to own one of those skulls, I'd be able to dine at the Russian tea room every evening for the rest of my life. All right, that's a bit of hyperbole, but you get the picture. No. If memory serves, we talked mostly about the skull called the Whisperer. He wanted to know if I had learned any more about it since my book was published, which I hadn't, or if I had any theory as to what happened to it, which I didn't.
And that was the extent of your conversation?
Well, now, let me think. My, such insatiable curiosity, Nellie. You remind me of someone I encountered on one of my journeys. But for the life of me, I cannot remember her name or the
Must have been Lisa.
Nancy Drew? Wickford Castle?
Ah! The eyes have it.
I'm sorry?
That's what Bruno Bollet said when I turned the tables and asked him if he had any idea where the Whisperer was. He said, the eyes have it. Then he chuckled and hung up.
The hell? Well, I am collecting a bunch of his eyes, so maybe that'll take me to it.
The idea that the Whisperer can make its owner immortal, do you believe that?
I believe that things that defy any so-called rational explanations happen all the time, Nessie. Now, does that mean there are mysterious external forces at work in the universe of which we do not and cannot ever have full knowledge? Or does it all boil down to us? If the human heart desperately wants something to be true, does the human mind have the power to make it true? Who knows? Oh, questions, questions, questions. Oh, how dreary life would be without them.
How much would a crystal skull like the Whisperer be worth?
In this crazy day and age, where the shorn hair and used tissues of celebrities get sold for thousands of dollars, there's absolutely no telling, Candy. $500,000 easily. Maybe even $1 million. Maybe 2. Maybe 10. The sky's the limit. Cha-ching, cha-ching.
She really gets all the names under the sun but mine.
If someone found a skull made of crystal, how could they be sure it's one of the crystal skulls?
Wonderful question, Francie. How
There we go.
indeed. Because there are sure to be thousands of fakes out there. Perhaps tens of thousands. But remember, the real skulls were made long before the tools commonly used for carving today were invented. Which means, let's put on our thinking caps.
Modern day tools would have left marks if the skull was a fake?
Exactly so. Mind you, the marks on a good fake would be microscopic and thus imperceptible to the human eye. However, any thorough laboratory analysis would quickly unmask a counterfeit.
So the only way to prove that a skull is the real deal is by proving it's not a fake?
And by examining its provenance, its history of ownership. If it can be shown that a particular specimen has been passed along from antiquity into modern times and didn't just suddenly appear in, say, Germany in the mid-19th century, that would tend to support its authenticity as well.
In your book, you said that all the people who've ever owned the Whisperer were murdered, yet Bruno Bolet dropped dead of a heart attack.
Are you saying the Whisperer was in his possession after all? The scallywag! Why didn't he tell me that? Oh, that's right. I would have hung up on him. Well, if that's the case, then I strongly suggest you take a close look at his so-called heart attack, Sandy. Because if he owned the skull and he died, I guarantee you it was at the hands of someone else. Or my name's not Beatrice Gertrude Winifred Hotchkiss.
I'd better go. Thank you.
Rock and roll!
Interesting. Okay. So, yeah, Henry.
Yes?
How did Bruno die, if you don't mind my asking?
Just dropped dead in the front hallway. I mean, the guy was 95 years old.
95,
Here,
shit.
check it out. Myocardial infarction. That's doctor speak for heart attack.
Attending physician Dr. Gilbert Buford, 504-555-9970. Was that Bruno's doctor?
And his best friend, or so I'm told. I've never met
Oh,
him.
it's the one that
Interesting.
is gonna
keychain.
get
That's one of Uncle Bruno's glass
30-something%.
eyes. It's the one he was wearing when he died.
Oh, yeah.
How nice.
Oh,
Anything else?
he was wearing that one? Wow, weird. Can I have it?
I'll check back with you later.
Groovy.
Oh, but I want the eyebrow. Did you know how Dr. Boleta?
Hello again.
Oh shit, alright.
I understand that Dr. Bolet had some interesting pets, like an iguana.
That man never met a creature he didn't like. He'd train them to do all kinds of silly tricks, then let them run free, inside the house as well as out.
Do you know how he went about training them?
I surely do not. Don't get me wrong. I liked Dr. Bolet, I truly did. But I swear, sometimes his activities made as much sense to me as bathing in a bayou full of gators.
Were you in the house when Dr. Bolet passed away?
I was indeed. I was in the library cleaning when all of a sudden I heard a big thump. I hurried out to investigate, and sure enough, there was Dr. Bolet lying by the front door. And as I rushed over to him, the door opened and in walked Gilbert Buford. He took one look at Dr. Bolet and hollered at me to call 911. So I ran back into the library and did just that. When I came back out, Gilbert was leaning over Dr. Bolet, listening for breathing, I suppose. And then he started pushing up and down on his chest. But it was too late. Even I could tell that Dr. Bolet was gone.
What was he doing by the front door?
I assume he saw Gilbert coming and was going to open the door for him. Not that there was any need. As you yourself discovered, people around here seldom lock their front doors during the day. But you know,
Yeah, what
in
the hell?
back of my mind, I have always wondered about Gilbert Buford showing up at the door at that exact moment.
Dr. Death.
Did Dr. Bolet ever say anything to you about a crystal skull? He may have referred to it as the Whisperer.
No, he never so much as mentioned a crystal skull, whispering or otherwise.
I'll see you later.
Fare thee well.
Why would he? Who is she to him? Okay, Okay, so I guess I gotta call the doctor now.
This is Dr. Gilbert Buford's answering service. How may I help you?
I need to talk to Dr. Buford. Could you maybe give me a number where I can reach him?
No, ma'am, I cannot. Is this an emergency?
Sort of. I mean, it's not a medical emergency. See, I'm only going to be in town for a short time, and Dr. Buford and I have this mutual friend who died recently, and I just really need to talk to him about it.
Need some consoling, huh?
Yes, I need some consoling. That's it exactly.
Well, tell you what. It's against the rules to give you his phone number, but I can tell you that now that he's all but retired, Dr. Buford spends most of his evenings at his favorite gumbo stand down in the French Quarter. If you really need
Of course,
to talk to
it's
him,
that
you can
guy.
probably find him there.
Great. Do you know the address?
It's at the corner of Rampart and Domain.
Did you say Rampart and Domain?
I did indeed. Granny Pumpkin's Cajun Cooking. They make some darn fine gumbo.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
You're welcome, and I'm truly sorry about your loss.
My loss?
That mutual friend of yours and Dr. Buford's?
Oh, right. Thank you. That's very kind of you. Bye.
Gee, Nancy, can you just at least, you know, keep your cover for at least 5 minutes? 5 minutes is all I ask. It was best sometimes.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. It's me.
So what's been happening? Tell me everything.
Well, let's see. Since the last time we talked...
Oh, you're about to do something for me again.
Interesting stuff.
But the reason I called is, I need you to talk to this doctor named Gilbert Buford, who, as it turns out, likes to hang out at a gumbo stand called Granny Pumpkin's Cajun Cookin', which should be right across from our hotel.
You just want me to talk to him? That's
This one.
it? Nothing nefarious? No black ops stuff?
He was Bruno Bolet's doctor, and apparently his best friend, too. I just need for you to see if he thinks there was anything weird about the way Bruno died.
What do you mean by weird?
I mean, I kind of think maybe Bruno was murdered.
Murdered? By whom?
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Everyone's a suspect at this point.
Including this Gilbert Buford guy?
Well...
Great, I'm gonna be chatting up Jack the Ripper.
Oh, I'm sure the guy's fine, but be subtle, just in case.
Well, I can see the gumbo stand from our balcony. If he's the guy that's sitting down there, I guess he looks harmless. Okay, I'll go talk to him.
Thanks, Bess. Let me know what happens.
Cheerio!
Cheerio. Better save, hey.
Can I help you? Dive in.
Nice picture.
Hot, but yummy.
Nom nom nom.
Why, hello, young lady.
Ooh,
How
crawfish.
kind of you to grace an old man with your lovely presence.
Are you Dr. Gilbert Buford?
I'm delighted to report that I am indeed.
Do you mind if I join you?
Of course not. A little lively discourse would brighten this gloomy evening considerably. This here is my favorite spot in the whole city. Delicious gumbo, pleasing view, particularly now, I might add.
My name's Bess Marvin. I'd like
he
to ask
flirting
you
with
some
me?
questions about Bruno Bolet, if that's okay.
I'd prefer subject matter of a happier nature, but I do not want to seem inhospitable, so what is it you want to know?
You're old enough to be my granddad.
Is there any doubt in your mind as to how Dr. Bolet died?
He died of a myocardial infarction, most likely caused by age-related atherosclerosis. Dying of a heart attack is all too common for people who are socially isolated, and Bruno Bolet had most certainly become that.
He was hard to get along with?
Fact is, while socializing with my fellow man, particularly with pretty young women such as yourself, has always been a source of pleasure for me, Bruno was just the opposite. Unfortunately, the older he got, the more numerous his idiosyncrasies became, and the less concern about their negative effect upon others he became.
Dr. Bolet's housekeeper says you just happened to walk in just as he was having his heart attack. Is that true?
Indeed it is. I hadn't seen him for a while, so I picked that day to pay him a visit. I walked up to the front door, found it unlocked as usual, opened it,
As
and
usual.
there he was,
That's pretty bad.
lying on the floor in obvious distress. The next thing I know, his housekeeper came running in and started shrieking and carrying on, until finally I sent her out of the room so she could summon an ambulance, and I could once again hear myself think. Well, let's see. Then I knelt down and saw that he wasn't breathing. So I pulled him away from the doorway so I'd have more room to work on him and began chest compressions. I continued until the medics arrived, but nothing they did made a difference either.
Why would he have a heart attack in the foyer?
That's always been a bit of a puzzlement to me, too.
Can you remember anything that might indicate what he was doing by the front door? I mean, had he just come in from a walk? Was he wearing a hat? Was he holding anything? Had he dropped something? An umbrella? Sunglasses?
Wait a minute. Why, yes, he was holding something. A piece of paper. And on the floor next to him was an envelope. He must have collapsed while reading a letter.
Do you know what happened to it?
Now, I know the letter was no longer in Bruno's hand when the paramedics arrived, so perhaps he released the letter when I moved him. And yet, I do not recall seeing it on the floor when they wheeled him out the door. Iggy.
What's Icky?
Iggy. Iggy is an iguana Bruno befriended, then turned loose in his
Oh
home.
no, I gotta
It soon
get to
developed
it.
the annoying habit of stealing paper and stockpiling it in the vent system.
Did you see Iggy while you were tending to Bruno that day?
No, but then I rarely ever saw Iggy. Moreover, it would not have been the first time a missing document ended up in Iggy's possession. Renee would periodically call me saying the lizard had absconded with one of Bruno's prescriptions and would I please write her up a replacement. In any case, Bruno once told me he was training Iggy. Said he taught Iggy to retrieve the things it had stolen.
Wait, so she wanted you... Yeah, hoarding the pills and then giving him a lot more pills. That makes sense. Suspicious.
Do you think it's possible that Renee caused Dr. Bolet's death by, say, hoarding the pills from those missing prescriptions and giving them to him all at once?
No. Had he died of an overdose of the medications I had prescribed, the manner of his death would have been quite different. But he died of a heart attack. Of that I am certain. However, I know for a fact that Renee is deeply involved in the practice of hoodoo. And as Bruno's housekeeper, she had ample opportunity to use it against my poor old friend.
You mean hoodoo really works?
Young lady, never, ever underestimate the power of suggestion.
Yes.
If a person believes in something, even on a subconscious level, fantasy can easily become fact. And who knows what rubbish Renee filled Bruno's mind with? Drink this, don't eat that. This brings good luck, that brings bad, day in and day out.
We're in trouble.
Even if he said he didn't believe a word of it, who knows how much his subconscious was absorbing? He was very old and vulnerable.
Yeah,
So
95.
could Renee have caused Bruno to have that fatal heart attack? There's not a doubt in my mind she could indeed.
Did they do an autopsy on Dr. Bolet?
No. Given Bruno's advanced age and the absence of any indication of foul play, an autopsy was deemed unnecessary, and the body was cremated according to Bruno's wishes.
Wait, so if he had Crystal Skull, that means he would have been immortal. That's why he lived till he was 95, right? Or... is it immortal? I don't know. So does that mean then... he died because he didn't have the Crystal Skull anymore? I'm confused.
Did Dr. Bolet ever say anything to you about owning a crystal skull?
Why, yes. Yes, he did. In fact, he showed it to me once. Said it had magical powers. Said owning it was going to allow him to live forever. I thought it was utter nonsense and told him so. Well, he didn't appreciate that at all. Refused to talk to me for a full 2 weeks.
Do you have any idea where he kept it?
No. He was terrified that someone would steal it from him, so he told no one its location. Not even me. Tell me, Miss Bess, what do you know about that crystal skull?
This friend of mine, who is also a friend of Henry Bolet, you know, Dr. Bolet's great-nephew. Anyway, while she was visiting Henry, she saw this book in Bruno's library about the legendary crystal skulls and was kind of intrigued and thought that since Henry said that you were pretty much Bruno's only friend, maybe Bruno had said something to you about it, and as it turns out, he had. That's all I know.
I see. Well, much as I'd like to believe that skull holds the key to immortality, I'm afraid Bruno's passing proves
convenient
its worth.
line, not really.
Although it would make an attractive paperweight, as I recall. Tell your friend not to give it another thought.
So yeah, it is immortality. Huh.
Thanks for your time.
Feel free to drop by anytime.
Yeah, you'd love that, wouldn't you, creepy old man? What's with all these creepy old men in these games? Alright, time to call ya. Should I go check on Zeke? I mean, Lamont too? Sorry.
Sneeze lady, what's going on?
That gumbo stand outside? What do you think? Is it pretty authentic?
Outstanding! Just watch the hot sauce. Whatever's in it gives my stomach instant fits.
Oh, okay.
There's a man sitting at the gumbo stand outside named Gilbert Buford. Do you know him?
We're not close personal friends or anything, but I certainly know of him. Comes from one of the wealthiest and most prominent families in New Orleans. And on top of all that, he's a doctor. Guy's gotta be rolling in dough. Must be nice, huh?
In all your journeys through the wonderful world of junk, have you ever come across one of those legendary crystal skulls?
What makes you ask that?
You have so many other oddities in here, I was just wondering.
No. I know the legend, of course, and I sure wouldn't mind getting my hands on one of those babies. I mean, I could sell it for a fortune. But no such luck. Funny. I've been thinking about those skulls lately. A lot.
Really? Hey, maybe we got some kind of psychic thing going here. Quick, think of a number between 1 and 10 and I'll try to guess it. You thinking of a number? Okay, 4.
9.
Darn. Guess it was just a coincidence.
Guess so.
You're so awkward.
Maybe I'll have another look around in here.
Enjoy!
Jesus. Yeah. Let's get out of here before you make a fool of yourself.
Hello?
Hi, Nance. Okay, here's what's been happening at my end.
And that's pretty much it.
Good work. I'll take it from here. Thanks again.
Good luck. Bye.
Yes?
I'll let you get back to work.
Groovy.
Hello again.
I'll see you later.
Fare thee well.
What's this? What's this? U? L H A A P U. Okay, so the items they're holding. What's this? Oh. What? Is this a lens just to look at that one book? I'm confused. Secret passageway.
Come on, Summer, give me a break here. You never said anything about that. Well, how was I supposed to know? I mean, what am I, telepathic? No, come on, don't get upset. Look, I'll see what I can do, okay? What do you mean, something else? You gotta be kidding me, Summer. I don't have that kind of money. No, I meant, I don't have it now, but I will, soon, okay? Bye. Oh, man.
Okay. You got yourself a gold digger.
Locked, naturally.
Interesting. Is that similar to where the... yeah, that's what the key's for. Seven, 8. Okay, let's go get the key. Still don't know how I'm supposed to figure this one out. Like, I did, but like, how am I meant to know with the note? It's just so difficult. Oh yeah, look at the book. Oh! Wow, that's it? What? Did I get it wrong? I swear I got it right. Alright, I did get it wrong. So, this is not one, this is one. So fucking annoying. Yeah, go away. Stupid spider. Oh, shit. I suppose I should talk to you about what I heard.
Yes?
Or not?
I'll stop bugging you now.
Whatever.
Am I not gonna talk to you about what I heard? Whatever. Whatever. Oh. Nice.
It's like a family tree. Part of you and part of me. And if we should separate, go your own way.
Who made the sound effect for this fucking thing? So annoying. Anyway.
This must be where I'm supposed to put all the glass eyes I've found. Let's see how we're doing.
How do you know the specifics go specific ones? In the specific ones, I mean. Why don't you just put them all in a row? I don't know. Holy crap, I still need so many. Oh. Oh! That's what the wall is. Interesting. That's a puzzle. Cool. Ah, I don't want to hear it dancing. Oh. What is that?
May 31st? That's today.
Oh. So, of course on Halloween. Interesting. Anything looks familiar to you? Oh. Ah, rude.
Gotcha.
Heh. Gotcha, bitch. Okay. Meeting. Some kind of secret society. So he was a dentist. What the fuck? What the? Hello? Oh! That's the scary thing she heard. It was this thing. On the other side of the wall. Oh, that's funny.
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
Oh. Give it a fruit.
Iggy, come here, Iggy. Got something for ya.
Hey! Okay. What? You policeman? Postman. Right? I'm confused. What do I do? Dress you up? Oh. Wow, the skulls are fake. So it wasn't real. Wait, postman. Oh. What's the clown and shit for? Costumes. I need more guavas or whatever they are. Fuck, I forgot what it was. It was like bar. I have to look back at my footage. Rah! It was bar. Za. Lu. Pa. Di. Mu. Ka. Oh, and this.
Pa. Za. Lu. Pa. Di. Mu. Pa.
Oh, disturbing. What is that? Great. More stuff I don't understand. Oh shit. Okay. Well, what now?
Yes?
Do you think I could borrow your keychain? The one that has Bruno's glass eye on it?
You want to borrow it? What for?
Actually, all I really want is the eye. I mean, it's just so cool.
What if you break it?
I won't. What do you mean?
If it's on a chain, it can't be that fragile.
I don't think I want to take that chance. Sorry.
Blackmail?
The box of your great uncle's things that you sold to Zeke's curio shop, that was a no-no, wasn't it?
What box of things? I don't know what you're talking about.
I checked out that half-burned receipt from Zeke's that I found in the fireplace.
Well, somebody screwed up somewhere because I haven't sold anything to anybody. Why would I sell one lousy box of stuff when I'm about to inherit a whole house full of stuff? Get real.
You sold it because you needed some quick cash in order to keep Summer happy, didn't you?
How do you know about her?
Playing detective is actually a lot more than a hobby with me. I could make a lot of trouble for you, Henry, but if you come clean, tell me about Summer.
She's this girl I'm in love with. I think she loves me back, but she's so unpredictable it drives me nuts.
How is she unpredictable?
I never know what's gonna make her happy. Like, just before I left, I took practically every bit of cash I had and bought her a bunch of CDs. You know, to keep her occupied while I was gone, right? Well, soon as I get here, she calls and says her sound system just went bluey and I had to buy her a new one because what good were the CDs I bought her if she couldn't play them? So then you threw
a bunch of Bruno's things into a box and sold it to that curio shop.
Yeah. I wired her the money, but then she called and said she also needed new headphones. Next call,
she's
it was
using
new
you,
speakers.
dude.
And now she expects me to buy her a flat-screen TV. When I try to talk to her about always wanting more like that, she gets really mad. But I'm afraid if I don't give her what she wants, I'm afraid she'll dump me. And I couldn't take that. I mean, she's the only girlfriend I've ever had. Ever will have, probably. Look, you don't need to go telling Renee or any of those lawyers about selling that stuff, right?
Henry. Sure, whatever, I don't care.
I guess I could just forget all about it. Especially if you were to, say, do something for me.
I know. You still want the glass eye?
Of
Take
course.
it.
Of
Go
course.
ahead. It's all yours. You want something, I want something. Take it and we're even, okay?
Well, it's not like you sold
Blackmail.
off half the estate or anything.
$300. That's all I've gotten out of his estate. I swear. Go on, take it. I
What?
was naughty, but from now on I'll be nice, I promise.
Okay, that sounded wrong. Don't ever say that again.
Do you know anything about the crystal skull that was in that box of junk you sold to Zeke's?
There wasn't any crystal skull in that box.
Are you sure? It would have been inside another box.
Well, I did throw in some smaller boxes. Like I said, I was just grabbing stuff. Was it valuable?
All I really know for sure right now is that it's missing.
Great. Be just my luck to have sold something that wasn't junk to that glorified trash collector.
I'll stop bugging you now.
Awesome.
Alrighty. Confess.
Hello again.
No.
That shovel over there with the interesting handle. Do you
Mhm.
think I could borrow it?
Dr. Bolay took great interest in that shovel. Don't know why. He never used it. Just like to see it hanging there. Me, I use it to dig up roots.
I could dig you up some roots.
Right now, I need mushrooms. I was hoping to get 'em picked tonight, but from the looks of all this potting I still
Oh,
have
those
to do-
mushrooms, I know where they are, it's fine.
I'd be happy to pick them for you.
Why, what a generous offer. All right, then. I need 5 painted conchs. They're mushrooms that have got a short, fat stem and a large bell-shaped cap covered with big red dots. You might find 1 or 2 here in the garden, but you'll have better luck in the boggy part of the cemetery. You get me 5, no more, no less, and I'll let you borrow that shovel.
Deal.
You can put 'em in this bag. How else may I be of service to you?
I think I found the letter that Dr. Bolay was reading when he had his fatal heart attack. Iggy the iguana had taken it.
Naughty,
Apparently,
naughty.
Dr. Bolay did have a crystal skull and believed possessing it would make him immortal. So he had it tested, and the lab sent him its findings in this letter. Read the second paragraph.
My analysis showed that the skull, while made of remarkably pure crystal, was carved using modern instruments. In layman's terms, the skull is a fake.
My guess is Dr. Bolay believed in the skull so completely that when he read it was a fake, he was totally devastated, and his heart just stopped. But what I don't quite understand is, why did you tell me you didn't know about the crystal skull when this letter indicates you did?
All right. Dr. Bolay told me about the skull. As you said, he believed with all his might owning that skull was the reason he was still going strong at 95. I lied to you because, well, for one thing, Dr. Bolay swore me to secrecy. And for another, he kept the skull hidden. And up until just this minute, I wanted to be the one who found it.
Do you have any idea where the skull's hidden?
None whatsoever. Oh my, this makes me feel just terrible. You see, getting the skull tested was my idea. When Dr. Bolay told me about it, I was skeptical and that troubled him. So I helped him find a private laboratory where we could take it so any and all doubts would be dispelled once and for all. I certainly did not anticipate that the truth would result in his keeling over and dying like that. Well, now that I too know that the skull's a fake, I can stop fretting over its whereabouts. In fact, I should probably thank you and Iggy for setting me straight.
Bro, you suspicious motherfucker.
I'll see you later.
Fare thee well.
I forgot to take notes of these. Middle C, D, E, something, something. So, gotta go back. We did get something, didn't we? What did we get? This. Beautiful. What is with these eyes? Alright, mushroom picking, eh? What do I need the shovel
got
for?
to be a painted conch.
Oh, let's get more of them.
One loquat's all I need right now.
God damn it, Nancy. No, you don't. No, you don't. Alright, one was at the bayou. Okay, no, that's not the bayou. There.
Another painted conch. Yes.
Oh shit. Yeah, let's get the fuck out of here. Another painted conch. What a dumb name. Wait, what? Oh. Got one. That's 3. That's as much as I've seen, I'm pretty sure. Well, 4, I guess. I miss it?
Another painted conch.
Seriously?
Yes.
Bro. Stupid.
Did you pick me those mushrooms
Yeah, I did.
yet?
Sure did.
Choke on
Well,
them.
bless your heart, you did it.
Actually, picking the one growing on the log sticking out of the swamp was a little hairy.
Oh my, I forgot to warn you about Bernie, didn't I?
If by Bernie you mean the alligator that almost had me for dinner, yeah, you did.
Bitch.
He's another one of Dr. Bolay's pets. He'd kick that log to get Bernie's attention, then feed him marshmallows. Problem is, now that gator leaps up and snaps every time someone so much as touches that log. I should have said something, but I've gotten so used to Bernie, I just plain forgot.
Bullshit,
Anyway,
you did.
Feel free to help yourself to that shovel.
Try to
You
kill me.
earned it.
I will not trust you for a second now.
I'll leave you to your potting.
Come see me anytime.
That's so weird. What do I need the shovel for? Pretty sure there's a reason, right? Should I call Beth? I don't know.
Yeah?
Is this Milo Research and Technology?
This is Chaz, Milo. Service forwarded your call to my cell. What do you want?
Are you all right?
I'm at the gym. On the treadmill. It's called multitasking.
Well, about the letter you sent to Dr. Boulay, you know, where you told him the skull was a fake, I was just wondering...
I never told him that.
Never told him what?
I told him that skull was authentic.
No, you said in the letter the skull was carved using modern instruments.
I said all the tests I ran proved the skull had been hand-carved and hand-polished. Probably took decades to make.
But the letter Dr. Boulay got said just the opposite.
Then the letter he got must not have been the letter that I wrote.
Are you saying the
What?
crystal skull is real?
Hey, I'm not saying it's magic or anything. I'm just saying it wasn't made using 19th century, 20th century, or 21st century technology.
Did you carbon date it to see how old it was?
The thing was pure quartz. No carbon in quartz. No carbon, no carbon dating. Hey, look, I'm gonna hang up now. If I try to talk anymore, I'm gonna pass out.
Just one more question. Did you send that letter saying the skull was authentic to anyone else?
No, just Dr. Boulay. I heard he died recently. Good thing I billed him up front.
Yeah. Well, thanks for your help.
No problem.
Well, well, well. Interesting. Renee sounds more and more suspicious. She definitely knew about this letter and the skull and whatnot. Unless it was Dr. Buford. Alright, well, let's just start with what the frick I'm doing with these story bullshit thingies. Alright. Table of contents. I'm glad that that's, you know, a thing. Time will tell. At midday, the teacher said, Part 1, Part 2. Oh, for fudge's sake. Noon. Three hours have passed, would be 3. Move ahead 2 hours more, which is 5. 9 hours before that. 8. So noon. 3. 5. And 8. Or do I need to go backwards? Doesn't matter. Do I get anything out of it? If 6 hours before then would make the time. Oh shit, I didn't finish it. Maybe if we moved ahead 9. 6 hours before then, so that's 2. And then move ahead 9 is 11. Two. And then 11? Oh yeah, that's excellent. Cool. Hey! Do I get an eye for every time? Nice! Alright, what's next? Lovely. Well, that puzzle's done. What have we got? A librarian's tale. Okay. Is that them thingies here that I've looked at before and I was like, the fuck am I looking at?
The Librarian's Tale.
Yeah. Nice.
Something Bruno Bollet wrote in that Tired Eyes book mentioned the Librarian's Eye.
so... Okay, my eye... And... Alright, let me write that down. Needle's eye, 608. 10. Eye candy, 4. Eyes, 511. Eye, 6. That's it. Alright, let me calculate it. Wait, so what does that do with anything? Ah, no, I didn't want to talk to you. God damn it.
Yes?
Nothing.
I'll check back with you later.
Whatever.
Yes. Whatever. Oh, that's another puzzle. Teeth stuff. Is there like a specific book? Is it over here? Oh, it's here.
Here we go. A librarian's tale.
Jesus Christ, why is it lagging? Got him. What up? I never understood that. Okay, well, might as well just do the teeth one now. Sure, Booker's teeth. Okay, primary, so baby teeth. Field upper right, second molar. Leo. What's next?
Iggy, how about a nice juicy loquat?
Nom nom nom. Alright, what do we dress you up as, my dear? So we got postman. Do we do... Can I not put them on you? Now it works, the hell? Nice. Hey, I got the bow. I mean, I got eye. The hell? Okay. Then I need 2 more freaking fruits. Nancy can't carry more than 1 apparently. Iggy's gonna get fat.
Come and get it, Iggy.
Clown. What's the last one? I don't even know. Who doesn't have a hat?
Here, Iggy, Iggy, Iggy.
What? I get nothing? What a clown! Get it? Fucking stupid. Okay. Alright, where? Charlie Wicker. Sleeping Meadow. Where's Sleeping Meadow? Nope. There it is. Oh yeah, all the way at the end. Yeah, up right there. Okay. Okay, so west, right? There was north. 1, 2. East, south, west, north. Well, I don't know, you could have just walked there instead of walking around the whole cemetery. Oh! Nice one. Really? Just for that one fucking eye? Ugh. Boy, oh boy, oh boy. What's next? Last, buried in my card will start you hunting through the graveyard. That's written in the headstone. Will lead you to another and to treasure. Just okay, yay! I can't fucking wait. Scavenger hunt with dead bodies. Tammy Tasselman. How the fuck do you spell it?
That looks like the right name.
Excellent. Terra Siesta. What the fuck is that? Siesta. How fitting. Past the bayou, okay. No, I literally looked it on the map. Okay. Couldn't sleep without a peep. So when she died, we buried her deep. That's fucking disturbing. Who would that be? Scavenger hunt? Really? All that for that? That was so bad. It's just as bad as Ghost Dogs of Moon Lake Forest Puzzle, almost. At least it's easier to navigate here. There's so many back and forth and looking through the book, and it's like name puns. Who the fuck who made this puzzle and thought, yes, this is great? Fuck, I hate this. Bess, what's the dog's name in the picture?
Hello?
Hi, Bess. How you doing?
Great. I just took a nice, luxurious bubble bath and I'm ready to boogie. When are you coming back here?
That's still kind of hard to say, but listen.
Never.
Remember that old photo of a boy and his dog you said you saw in that box of stuff Henry sold to Lamont?
Yeah?
Did it look like it was maybe taken in the 1920s?
That's exactly what it looked like. Why?
Because I need to find out the name of Bruno Bolet's dog. And if that boy was Bruno, then that was probably his dog. Was there any writing on the picture?
Yeah, as a matter of fact, I think it said Bruno.
That's all it said? Just Bruno?
No, it said Bruno but whatever came after
Oh,
and was hidden by the
god
frame.
damn it.
I really need to know the name of that dog.
Oh, no. No, you don't. No more snooping.
Bess, just get into that box again and see if the dog's name is on that picture. That's all I want you to do.
How? I can't just go waltzing into Lamont's back room.
And he's for sure as heck not gonna fall for that sneeze contraption again.
There must be some other way you can distract him. Please, Bess? I can't tell you how important this is. You gotta do this for me. Please?
Okay. We're not gonna have any fun here until you solve this mystery, and since you can't do that until I do this... Okay, I'll sneak into the back room and take another look at that photo. I mean, I will if I don't screw up.
Think positive, Bess. You're gonna do fine.
Also can't travel,
You
so
bet
there's
I am.
that.
In fact, I'm not going to call you again until I have seen that picture. I'm going in.
You go, girl.
Don't make false promises.
Hey,
You know, I still feel guilty about that sneezing thing, so how about I go and get you a nice big bowl of gumbo?
just so happens I'm starving, so hey, you got a deal.
Great. I'll be right back.
Okay.
Can I help you? Enjoy.
Tasty.
Nummy nummy. Alright, you can have the granny
Can I get a
seafood.
gumbo to go, please?
There you go.
Loaded with hot sauce, bro. More hot sauce, more. For Lamont. Ding dong.
That my gumbo?
There you go. Enjoy.
Uh-oh. Oh, you're gonna have to excuse me.
He still hasn't unpacked it.
Uh-oh. I better get out of here.
That was quick.
Grant? The dog's name was Grant?
That's what it said on the photo.
Kind of a weird name for a dog, huh?
Yeah, well, Bruno Bolet was kind of a weird guy. Hey, thanks a lot, Bess. You've been a huge help.
I'll tell you, being sneaky takes a lot out of me. I'm exhausted.
I still don't know when I'll get back there, so just kind of hang loose, okay?
Story of my life. Call me if you need me.
I will. Bye.
Wait, I'm gonna talk to the doctor quickly.
Hello?
Hi, Bess.
What's going on?
Well, I'm glad you asked.
And I think that about covers it.
You know, I feel like stretching my legs. Maybe I'll go and see if Dr. Buford has anything more to say.
Yes.
Good
Thank
idea.
you.
Keep in touch.
Good idea.
Yes, ma'am?
I hear that you're a member of the Jolly Rogers crew. Is that true?
Perhaps I am. Perhaps I am not. I'm sure someone as charming and attractive as yourself has her share of secrets, too. Am I right?
Be that as it may, just what is a crew?
That is
Crews
creepy.
are organizations whose primary purpose is to put on parades during Mardi Gras. They also put on fabulous parties. Very private parties. Members only.
Nice.
Some consider crews to be private clubs. Secret societies is a term others have used. However, back in the 1990s, the city decided not to issue the Jolly Rogers any more parade permits, unless they opened their crew to pretty much anyone who wanted to join. So, refusing to be blackmailed, they chose instead to simply not put on parades anymore. As far as the city is concerned, the Jolly Rogers no longer exist.
Was Bruno Bolet a Jolly Roger too?
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
That's a yes then.
Guess I'll be running along.
It's been a pleasure, I assure you.
Oh yeah, stop looking at... What? He left? Oh, that was... What? It's fine, actually, I don't care. He's creepy. What a perv.
Hello?
Bess here. Oops. Looks like Dr. Buford decided he's had enough gumbo.
He's not at Granny Pumpkin's anymore?
Nope. But here's what else I've learned since I talked to you last.
And that's all she wrote.
Excellent. Thanks for the report.
Stay in touch. See ya.
Alright, let's go find the last one. Holy cow. Brand. Derek? Breathing root. Fuck stuff. It's right there. Blah. Blah. With all this rain, you'd be flooded by now. There's a frog? The hell? Rabbit, rabbit. Finally. And I got the hat. Nice. Alright, let's go, Iggy. Rabbit, rabbit. Rabbit. Hey, guy. Hey, guy. Come here, guy. Oh, no. No.
Come and get it, Iggy.
Okay. What the hell was this? Cravat? Oh, and the parrot. Nice. Oh. Meeting. Oh, well. I don't know.
Hello?
Hi, Bess. Listen, you busy?
Why?
I need you to do something for me.
What?
I need you to infiltrate the meeting of the Jolly Rogers crew that's about to be held at Rampart and Dumaine, which has got to be right near Zeke's. You're going to have to look around for it. Now, to get into the meeting, you'll need to put on that skeleton man costume you saw in the back room. And once you're in the meeting, you'll need to listen for the name that opens the meeting so you can tell me what it is, okay?
No.
Bess, I know you don't like to do stuff like this, but this is really, really, really important. And it'll be the last thing I ask you to do. I promise.
absolutely, unequivocally, irrefutably, incontrovertibly no. Which of course actually means yes, because if I don't do this, I'll be stuck here by myself until you give up. And since we both know you will never give up, I don't suppose it would do any good to point out that the curio shop is closed.
You'll find a way in. Oh, and if anyone at the meeting asks, the password is Scuttled Bones.
Okay, I'll give it a shot.
That's the spirit.
So the... Wait, what? Scattered bones. So why... okay, never mind. I don't know. I thought that's what we're looking for, the meeting password. But I guess it changes. Oh shit, no, no, no. That's scary. Oh, yucky, disgusting. That's where the meetings are. I don't have a costume yet. Calm down. Oh, yuck. Go away. Nice. Oh, Jesus Christ. Alright. Put that on. Miss Marvin. Oh. Yeah. Get out of here. Every time those exits say alarm will sound, no it won't. I guess there's some kind of a different password that they use at the meeting. Not a password, but like a phrase. Hello?
What's the password?
Password? Right. Let's see. Scuttled Bones.
Nice.
Better hurry, we're just about to start.
Nice. Thank you, thank you.
Welcome, my fellow Jolly Rogers.
know that
We
voice.
have several pressing matters to discuss this evening, so let us
Hey,
begin.
it's Doctor.
As you may or may not have heard, certain city officials are attempting to deny us the right not only to gather in public places during the Mardi Gras season, but they have also seen fit to...
Shoot, I forgot to turn off my cell phone.
So Doctor is the one that knocked me out.
Seems we have an uninvited guest. Get him!
I'm confused how you think I'm uninvited and why is she hiding? She's got the costume on.
Go with me.
How did they know?
I'm not here to make trouble. You're making a big deal.
Because they let me in. That's the whole point of a costume.
Where are you taking me? If you
Who the fuck is laughing?
Why, it seems our trespasser is of the female variety. Let's have a look.
That's right. You know me and I know you, Dr. Buford. And I also know that you were the one who attacked my friend over at the Bolay Mansion
Yeah.
today. And if you don't tell me why right now, I promise you, you are gonna be in one big world of hurt.
The young lady's clearly upset about something. Clarence, take over the meeting while I try to find out why she's making all these crazy accusations.
They're not crazy and you know it.
I will tell you everything, Miss Marvin, in private.
Shut up.
And he did. He told me everything, Nancy. I bluffed him into confessing. You would have been so proud of me. Oh, and before I forget, the name they chanted at the start of the meeting was Jean Lafitte.
Jean Lafitte. Great. Now, what did Dr. Buford tell you?
Okay. First off, he said that with his dying breath, Bruno Bolay directed him to steal the painting of Henry's parents and lock it up in Henry's parents' crypt. Bruno seemed to think that way Henry would wind up with the crystal skull instead of somebody else. So Dr. Buford dressed up in his skeleton man costume, stole the canvas, and hid it in the crypt like Bruno asked.
That must have been when Renee saw Mr. Death.
But then, Dr. Buford had second thoughts and decided to heck with Henry. He wanted that crystal skull for himself. So this afternoon, he dressed up in his skeleton man costume again and snuck into Henry's house so he could get the key from that mini cemetery and retrieve the painting he'd left in that crypt, knowing the painting would somehow lead him to the skull.
Only I walked in on him and ruined everything.
Right. And now that we're onto him, he says he no longer wants the skull. He's embarrassed that he allowed his superstitious side to get the best of him and says whoever finds the skull is welcome to it. At least that's what Dr. Buford said. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh what?
I told him you were looking for the skull.
That's all right.
Actually, I told him you were on the verge of finding it.
Why would you tell him that?
I don't know. I got carried away. So if he lied to me, and he really does still want the skull, then he might come after you. He left right after we talked, and I don't think he went back into that meeting. What if he's on his way over there?
Don't worry, I'll be fine. Why don't you just... Whoa, that bolt of lightning was huge. Anyway, why don't you just go relax, and I'll be back at the hotel before you know it, okay? Bess? Hello? Bess, you there? Nope, she sure isn't.
Well, that's a vote of confidence. We're about to get fucking murdered here. Jean... Louis? Jean... Lafitte. Jean Lafitte. Go, 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 go. How many more balls do I have? 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 left? What have I missed? Oh, this one. Ah, crap. So it needs to be like this, yeah. Or in these feathers. The middle ones are small.
Yes?
Did you know that Bruno was a member of a group called the Jolly Rogers?
No. Should I care?
Maybe not, but I care. They apparently ran around wearing Skeleton Man costumes.
Don't know anything about it, sorry.
I'll check back with you later.
Groovy.
Henry, you I honestly don't even... I don't want to talk to you
Hello
anymore.
again.
I'll see you later.
Thanks for coming by.
You're just so, like, uninterested. It hurts, honestly. All you care about is your stupid bitch summer. Yep. Give me that. Give me that. Aha. Nice. What is that music? How he went about hiding all these eyes, even though he would wear a different one every day, beats fucking me, but whatever. Especially with him having a sudden heart attack out of the fucking blue. How he hid them all, specifically. Also don't fucking know. And how he hid the skull without knowing if it was authentic or not. And for, I don't know, Henry to find it one day and then he finds out it's fake and has a heart attack. But, so he hid the fake skull. Shouldn't he have found out if it was authentic or not first and then hidden it? Like... This whole thing does not make sense. And that's poor. Because the game has so much potential. Such a nice, like, interesting setting and everything. Like, the darkness and the scariness of it and stuff. But no. No. They fucked it. Okay. Last one. Alrighty then, the hell? Lightning rod. This is creepy. Also probably shouldn't stand that close to lightning. Or lightning rod, you know? Just in case. Oh wow. There it is. safe. Nice. What the? Oh, fuck.
Nancy? That you in there? Goodness sakes, gal, what on earth have you gone and done?
The lid's closing and I don't know how to stop it.
Here, I'll pull you up. Toss what you're holding up here, then give me your hands. Come on, you best hurry.
Here it comes.
Smart one, idiot.
Renee, a little help, please?
What'd you
Crystal
expect?
skull. After all that scheming, how do I finally get it? Why, this nice little Yankee gal just handed it to
Yankee?
me.
Renee, help me. Hurry, please.
Thank you, Nancy. Bye now.
She's tried to kill me multiple times
you've got to
now.
help me. Renee! Renee!
How am I meant to do this? Can't see shit. Have the worst visibility. Stupid. Is this timed? Am I gonna die? Obviously not. Otherwise I'd be dead by now. How does Henry not realize, like... At least it's not timed, that'd be awful. Ah, I know where you went, dumb bitch. Oh wow, she's got the boat.
Renee, hold it right there. That skull isn't yours. To say nothing of the fact that you just tried to bury me alive.
The skull is mine. It wants to be mine.
Oh my
yes, I
god.
did my share of scheming to get it. I got Dr. Bolay to go to the authenticators, then switched the letter they wrote saying it was real with one I wrote saying it was fake, in hopes that Dr. Bolay would just hand it over to me. Yes, my plan failed. And yet,
Stupid.
here we are. I have the skull. Why? Because it knows that I will fulfill its destiny.
Bruno Bolay wanted Henry to have it. That's why he had Gilbert Buford steal that painting and hide it in Henry's parents' crypt. Because he hoped that way Henry would eventually find it.
Henry's a fool. If he ever got his hands on this, he would just turn around and give it to that trashy girlfriend of his. Dr. Bolay, he just wanted it because he was terrified of dying. Gilbert Buford, too. And that Lamont fella, he just wants to sell it to the highest bidder. But me, my motives are pure. I am going to protect it so it can rendezvous with all those other skulls.
Alright.
I'm gonna be right there when they start conversing, and all the mysteries of the universe are forever solved.
Ah! What?
No, 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 come back!
What? Oh.
Renee burst into tears and sobbed as Bernie swam away with a crystal skull. It made me feel sorry for her for about 2 seconds. After all, while she may not have meant to cause Bruno's death, she certainly meant to cause mine when she left me sealed up in that crypt. It felt good to turn her over to the police.
Crazy bitch.
Later that night, Dr. Buford came over and apologized for knocking me out with that smoke bomb, and for allowing himself to think, even for a moment, that Bruno's crystal skull was anything more than a pretty piece of quartz. To make up for his shameful behavior, he insisted on taking Bess and me on a grand tour of New Orleans. Seeing the city through the eyes of someone who loves it as much as Dr. Buford was truly special. He invited Henry too, but Henry declined. He was still trying to process the fact that his great-uncle wanted him to have the skull. Henry always thought that to Bruno he was nothing more than an annoying family obligation, someone Bruno couldn't care less about. Yet Bruno's request of Dr. Buford, made with his dying breath, proved that he did care about Henry. Apparently, and unfortunately for Henry, Bruno was the type of man who just couldn't bring himself to say such things out loud. As for Lamont, when he heard what
Henry's
happened,
just
he
a little
closed his shop,
crybaby.
bought enough marshmallows to fill a swamp boat, and has been scouring the bayous ever since, kicking every log he comes to in hopes of finding Bernie and the crystal skull inside him. But Bernie has yet to turn up. Maybe the skull didn't agree with him. Maybe swallowing it caused him to stop associating the sound of a kicked log with yummy sweet things. In any case, the Whisperer has disappeared, lost to the world once again, which is totally fine by me.
Hiccups. Yes. No, spicy. Didn't I? I tried spicy gumbo. What the hell? Oh, talking. What? Talking to who? I guess I didn't talk to Ned and stuff. Yeah. Was it in record time? Oh. Creepy dummy. Really? Ew. Easter egg. 3 Easter eggs. Oh, well, I don't know.
Talk about a detective's dream come true. The Italian police called me personally and requested that I travel to Italy and help them stake out a suspected thief in Venice. Unfortunately, what started out as a simple assignment in a city filled with canals, gondolas, and romance quickly morphed into a full-fledged undercover operation, and I soon found myself trapped in a maze of lies, disguises, and danger. Help me find my way out by joining me in my next adventure, Phantom of Venice.
Ooh, I'm excited for that one. In short, this was a very kind of disappointing game. I was expecting it to be a lot better than what it was, with the setting and the promise in the story. There was only really 2 characters in the, well, 4 characters, but like 2 on Bessa's side, 2 on Nancy's side that you can really interact with. I liked Lamont. He was great. I feel bad for him. Dr. Buford was a creep. The way he was like talking to Bess and like flirting with her and calling her attractive and whatnot. For an old man, that's really creepy. But I liked the switching between the 2 characters. That was a nice touch. That was good. And like exploring different aspects of the game, not just inside this house. On Nancy's side of things, Renee was a creep as well and very unsettling character, but I also didn't like her. Didn't like the aura, and I could tell that she was suspicious. Henry was meh. I could care less about him. I don't know, he just seemed like one of them tortured souls, and I don't like that. The puzzles. There were a lot that were quite bad. Very time consuming, and this is actually not a very long game, so I think what they were trying to do here is extend the gameplay by making the puzzles really long and hard, but no, instead you just hate on the game because of that. Yeah, I didn't like a lot of them. I don't even want to go into details on that. I'd probably give this game a, man, I don't know, I don't want to be too harsh, but I'd give it a 2 out of 10. Yeah, it just didn't work for me, unfortunately, and it's really sad. Yeah, I'll stick with 2. I want to give it a 3, but I'd rather play different 3 out of 10 games that I've rated here, like Shadow of the Shadow Range. I'd rather play that.